AI is going to kill enterprise software such as Coupa, SAP Ariba, Procurify. All those are going to die because of AI, and I'm going to show you how. If you've ever used these softwares, you know they charge thousands of dollars for a solution that's not even meant for you. It's meant for, hundreds of customers. And in these environments, if you don't have the money and if you're not spending with them, you're not a priority for them. You're spending thousands of dollars, and these platforms are just going to make you wait months and months for changes you requested, or even reject you outright because you're not spending thousands of dollars with them, even after the thousands you spent to even set it up. I've spent years in procurement, from Boeing all the way to many other industries, just seeing how bad these platforms are, and I decided that I'm going to build mine for 1/10 of the price and in 2 weeks. I'm going to take you through my plan and how I'm going to take down these giants one by one. And of course, we're going to use Cloud Code. First thing first is I'm going to have people land at this spec generator, where essentially I'm just going to have people telling me what systems they use, how do they currently, use their POs, contract requests, what's their workflow like, what's their company like, the department, anything like that. Once they answer all my questions, it takes us to this final page where it gives us a summary of everything they told me and how I plan to solve all their problems. This is huge because people usually have to go through multiple calls, multiple weeks, whatever, just to wait for a quote, when here you're getting it straight away. This is how I'm going to prove to companies that I'm a lot cheaper and what return of investment they're getting, and how I'm solving their problems. And so here's where the magic happens. This is the platform I built that I'm going to use for demoing. I built this in a few days using just Cloud Code. Log in and straight away you see this broad dashboard of all these KPIs that people are worried about. Again, some of these reporting pieces, they charge you thousands of dollars for. And we have everything people are looking for. Purchase requests, purchase orders. Obviously we have purchase orders, and we have here, as you can see, pending approvals. You can reject, approve them, and then you go into the purchase orders. Once they're approved, you'll see them in there. And here is a big one, a massive one that people charge you thousands and thousands for: 3-way invoice matching. And as you can see, I built this fast. Not only do they charge you thousands, but you would have to wait weeks or months for this change to even be implemented and to be built out just for you, where I can build it out in a few days or a few weeks for you. Another really big feature is audit trail. Audit trails are crucial for security and audits. This is a massive feature that you need to have, and with Cloud Code, I built it in just a few days. And again, we're talking about a modern UI. A lot of these platforms like NetSuite, they look like they were made in 1993. This looks much newer, much smoother. It's just a better experience for the user. But, regardless of everything, here's the truth. I have 0 customers. I just literally finished this build, but I was so excited that I just decided to, come on here and make this video and share it. I'm not a Nepo baby. I have no connections or anything to rely on. I'm just here to launch this product, see if this is something I just get laughed at, this is dumb, this sucks. Or maybe this is finally the project that's gonna change my life, and I can finally stop waking up at 8 a.m. every day and be a corporate slave. So how am I gonna roll this out? I have a couple of channels I'm considering right now. One of them is cold emailing, Upwork, YouTube, and maybe Twitter/X and Reddit. That's it. I have no connections. I'm just gonna try to reach out and see if anybody thinks this is a good product as much as I do. Because we're talking about 200,000, 200,000, 12,000, 200,000, 12,000. It seems pretty obvious to me. So if you want to see if this idea actually works, did I take down the giants? Are they going to sue me? Are they going to threaten my life? Well, then subscribe. Also, this is not the only project I'm going to be taking on. I'm going to be doing projects until I actually make some money. If there's anybody else out there that, likes building stuff or is trying to figure out a way in this life of how to reach that financial freedom, well, join me, because there's a lot of channels out there that try to sell you on fake stuff. I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is literally just me building stuff until I'm rich. So I guess we'll see the results next time, or maybe another project before that, but I'm also going to show the results of this project, which might be a failure, but that's part of the process, right?